Hi folks, Electric Jen here, ready to talk about what else the Model 3 reveal. For once I actually have some remarks prepared, so you'll have to forgive me if I look down, but I want to tell you what I thought about the reveal. Now, I'm not going to pretend that I stayed up late and watched it, midnight East Coast time, but I did set an alarm, and I woke up, and I watched it from my bed, because that's how I roll. So, it's here. It's what we've all been waiting for, and I'm going to be the first to admit that I was a little bit disappointed in the event itself. Now, while I'm sure it was a spectacular employee appreciation party and a great time, the actual live stream of the event was a little bit disappointing. I really wanted to see, actual customers getting their cars or employees, whoever they may be. But I guess I realized that maybe they didn't want to be live streamed to the whole wide world getting their cars, though I still think out of 30, 2 or 3 could have volunteered. So I was a little disappointed about that. The second thing I was a little disappointed about was that we didn't get all the juice, all the details. I wanted to see at the time all the prices for options, all the options, the battery size. Now I'm okay with the battery size not being shown because it just talked about range, and that's what's really important. But we didn't really get that many details until the very next day. So let's talk about details. There's a couple things that I'm a little disappointed about, and I'm going to be perfectly honest. I think Tesla's great. I think they have a great car, and I won't even pretend for a second that I know better how to run a car company than they do, because I don't. I don't even in my dreams know how to run a car company, so I'm not criticizing what they've chosen to do, but I'm being honest that there's a couple things that are a little disappointing to me. First of all, I had decided that I wanted the base range. I have this beautiful Model S with free lifetime long-distance supercharging, so I don't plan on spending the additional what we learned to be $9,000 for a longer range battery. What we're learning now, or what we learned since, is that those are not going to ship first. So that's a big bummer. I really wanted my car this year. I don't want to have to drive my Hyundai again in the winter. It's a death trap. It's awful. So I was really hoping to maybe get my Model 3 in November. And then I also wanted it this side of the calendar year so that when we file our taxes in, February or March, I receive the tax credit right then and there, rather than, getting the car in January or February and having to wait a whole nother year. And I know you can adjust withholdings and all that, but let's just keep that, aside, because that's just drama. The other thing I'm a little disappointed about, and I have to be honest, is that I really, really wanted textile seats while having a glass roof. I really enjoyed with the Model S back in 2014 when I ordered, being able to pick every individual option I wanted. I'm a little bit bummed that in order to get a glass roof, not only do I have to spend $5,000, which I think is fair for all that it bundles, but just being forced to get leather or leather-like seats. I don't care for them. I got vetoed in the Model S because my husband, who's behind the camera, drives it more. He wanted the leather, but even he'll tell you, you can see their age a little bit. Whereas I think that the textile seats that are used in current Model S is just really a high quality seat that wears well. So again, I'm a little disappointed that it has to be bundled. I still don't know for sure if I'll get the glass roof. He's probably behind the camera shaking his head saying, yes, we're getting a glass roof. So I might be stuck with the leather or the leather-like, and I don't have, any beef with the leather substitute because it's wonderful from what I understand. It's just that I didn't want either. I don't really care much about the covered console. I wish there was no console at all. And I don't care much for premium audio, but I think those are fair given the price of the bundle, and I'd be okay with those. I really wanted textile seats, so I'm a little bummed about that. But, the plan is still to order the base model. I don't know if I'll have the patience. I really don't. I've checked the Tesla estimate on the My Tesla account to see if anything changes, and right now for my build as a current owner with a 331 reservation on the East Coast, first production run, which is a longer range battery, and the premium package upgrade would be estimated October through December, which is exactly when I want the car. If I wait and get the standard, right now the estimate is December through February. So again, there's a slight chance that I'd get it on this side of the calendar year. There's an even slighter chance that I'd get it before the first, real snowfall of the year in Philadelphia. But we'll see, because as we all know, it's been a very long, hard wait, and waiting even longer is such a bummer. But to all of you out there who have been patiently waiting along with me, who do not have owner preference or who live in other countries, or especially right-hand drive countries, I totally get it. Your wait is way longer and I should stop whining, but I have a right to whine. That's all. Thanks so much.